MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Seattle Mariners and the Chicago White Sox. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. Lucas Giolito gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch is a circle change for a called strike one. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they coming off a loss last time out, but they've been playing well, winners of 5 straight prior to that game.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning Game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone on strikes to start the afternoon.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Here's D. Gordon now. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Gordon, a native Floridian. He was a 4th-round selection during the 2008 draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
1 out, nobody on. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Well, at the rate he's going to strike out 27 on 81 pitches. Not throw a single ball and toss a perfect game. Obviously, I'm kidding, but you can't start a game any better than this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, 6 pitches. This has the makings of a great outing already.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Mitch Haniger.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. Immaculate inning.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit high and deep out to left. Back on it is the left fielder. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo home run for Mitch Haniger. First home run of the campaign for him as the Mariners take a 1-0 lead.
Loved a homer in the top of the 1st inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
Here's the 3rd baseman now, Kyle Seager.
The 3rd baseman, Kyle.
As he rips it on the ground to second. Reined in. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side is retired. Justice Sheffield, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, acquired by the Yankees in the Andrew Miller trade from the left side. Big arm. The Yankees think that this guy could be a very good pitcher, and they think he's going to be in their starting rotation heading into the future. Big fastball, 94 to 95 miles an hour. Good selection of off-speed pitches. Once he learns to command those off-speed pitches, the sky's the limit for Justus Sheffield.
First offering on its way. Tim Anderson is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully...
Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And that is off the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
That's what good hitters do. You get a pitch you like and you just explode on it. He blasted that one over the left fielder's head for an easy double.
So here's Yoan Moncada as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The 1-0 home. Swing and a liner. But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone.
Batting third, the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
Ready now for the White Sox, Jose Abreu, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch to him.
Oh, that's good.
The 1-0 home. To third. Seager has it. And an offline throw, but he just does get back to the bag for the putout.
Batting fourth, the catcher, Yasmani.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Waiting on it is Haniger. And the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 1 inning in the books here. It's the Mariners 1 and the White Sox nothing. And that'll bring in Tom Murphy. He'll start things out against Lucas Giolito as we get the inning underway. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch.
No, that's down.
And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Roll, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Count is 1-2 now. The pitch. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. He'll throw down to first. 1 away.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Dan Vogelbach is next. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0 for 4 line. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope,
Ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Now the pitch. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Batting 7.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. Past history with Lucas Giolito. He's just 1 for 6. First offering on its way. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation. I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. The bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Mazara's under it, and that's the 3rd out. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. He played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Leading off the inning, Edwin Encarnacion, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Fouled away. Now the 2-1. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Fielded cleanly. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Batting 6. The left fielder, Eloy Jimenez.
Coming to the plate now, Eloy Jimenez. It was an 0-for-4 day for him in yesterday's loss. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a soft liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
In now the power-hitting outfielder, Nomar Mazara. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Here comes the first pitch. And there he goes towards second. Offered at and missed. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
It's not easy to steal on a catcher that has a good arm, but he did just that and beats that throw into second base.
Oh, 1 count and the pitch.
1-1.
Mazara doesn't usually enjoy left-handed pitching like this as much as he does at-bats against right-handers. I'm not sure if it's a comfort thing or if he just sees the ball better coming from the right side, but that's the book on him at this point in his career. Jimenez, the runner at second with 1 away. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the second.
Changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
At the plate now, Luis Robert, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Gonzalez has a read on it, and that retires the side. A man left for the White Sox. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Digging in now for the Mariners, Evan White. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
White.
The pitch. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
The 1-2. Slow roller down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Now a swing and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Mallex Smith.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Mallex Smith. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Trying to go the other way. This is looped out toward third. And this will be taken in by the third baseman for the second out.
J.P. Crawford.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that brings up the shortstop J.P. Crawford. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Ball hit on the ground for Anderson at short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Wow, I think he took it for granted there a bit. Probably thought he had it in the bag, and he just lost concentration for a minute. Now his pitcher has to pick him up with 2 outs.
Runner at first following the error. And that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Dee Gordon. From the stretch.
No, that's down.
A runner on first with 2 away. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 1 left for Seattle, but they lead it 1-0. Leading off the inning, Leury Garcia, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Leury Garcia.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1.
1-0.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Back to the top of the order now, and up next it'll be Tim Anderson. Here it comes. And that misses low and away, ball 1. Two and 0 now.
Hey, after the double in his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Now the 2-0. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Here now the 2-2. In the air, down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time.
Full count.
Yoan Moncada waits on deck. The 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Next to bat will be the Cuban import Yoan Moncada. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while. Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Hit down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Now batting, first baseman, Jose Abreu.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Comes set and the 0-1. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Gonzalez. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. White Sox leave 1. It remains 1-0. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Mitch Haniger. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
First pitch coming. Here it is. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Now batting, first baseman, Kyle Seager.
At the plate, Kyle Seager. Skied in the air to straightaway left.
Jimenez is in pursuit.
He's there and records the first out.
The catcher, number 2, Tom Murphy.
Next for Seattle, Tom Murphy. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Murphy, the former Colorado Rocky. He was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
In there for a called strike, 3-2 now.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late, had no chance to put that ball in play.
To the plate now, Daniel Vogelbach, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. One run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Mariners leave 1, but they're on top 1-0. And here's the switch hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Pitch on the way. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now here it comes. To 1-2 now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Gonzalez has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Up next to Chicago, the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
Edwin Encarnacion to the plate now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Encarnacion carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Now the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Pitch on the way. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Stepping in now, Eloy Jimenez. As he'll take a look at ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. Now the 1-0.
Ball.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. It's a solo home run for Eloy Jimenez. Home run number 5 on the year as the White Sox have come back to tie it at 1.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Standing in now, Nomar Mazara. A ball and no strikes. First time up, he went down looking. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And he misses with it. 1-1. 1 run, 5 hits, 1 error thus far for the White Sox. Fly ball out toward left center field. On the run is Henniger, and a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a 2-bagger.
In now, Leury Garcia, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. So this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the third out. Sox able to tie things up on the solo home run. We played 4, all even now at 1-1. Welcome back to the South Side as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Now at the plate, Carlos Gonzalez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Pitch on the way. In there, no balls and a strike. Gonzalez, commonly known as Cargo, his contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, I know this guy's in the final year of his contract, but everybody is enamored with slugging percentage and home runs these days. But the guys in that dugout know who leads this team in hits, and it's this guy.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Nope. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Now at the plate, Evan White. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as the Mariners have now taken a 2-1 lead.
Hey, I know we're not sitting up here with a crystal ball, but that swing right there, although in the middle innings, could be the deciding factor, and we could be looking back at this one when it's all said and done.
So here's Malik Smith.
The center fielder,
As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. The 1-0.
Hey.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang place at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Here it comes. J.P. Crawford is in for the 3rd time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0. Pitch on the way. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and the inning will continue.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
And here's the speedster Dee Gordon
as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. One for the Mariners in the inning, and it comes on the strength of this solo home run. Bottom of the fifth coming up. It's now 2-1 Mariners. Welcome back to the South Side as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Tim Anderson.
First pitch on its way. Tim Anderson is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning 1-0.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
2-0, and double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's to 2-2 now.
2-2.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
3-2.
Yoan Moncada is on deck. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. And that misses. Ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the fifth underway.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Ready once again, Yoan Moncada. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
And that misses for ball 1. And perhaps sensing a hit and run may be on, a move to first. And the runner back. Two balls and no strikes. The count to Yoan.
About being in his zone. This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
This one's flared off to the right side. Gonzalez coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts. And then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and that batter didn't miss it.
No hits to this point. Lined hard toward right center. That's in there. Base hit. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Moncada is on his way home. He scores as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
Wow, your outfield is the last line of defense, and when they let you down, it's really costly. 2 runs come around to score, and even though they happen, there's really no excuse for that kind of mistake at this level.
Into the box now, Yasmani Grandal. Big swing by Grandal, and a ball carrying well to right. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Abreu rounds the corner and is headed home. He comes across to score, and they now lead by 2. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Here comes the Seattle skipper on his way to the mound, and we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Eric Swanson, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Number 50, Eric Swanson.
Edwin Encarnacion now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Three runs already home here. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Still only one out in the inning. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Swanson has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike to count.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, and it's a foul ball. 1 out and a runner on second base. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3. takes this the other way to right. Gonzalez is there, 2 down.
Up next for the White Sox, the right fielder, Nomar Mazara.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nomar Mazara. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. First delivery to him on the way. Taken but called a strike. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
The center fielder.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
At the plate, Luis Robert. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the White Sox 5 and the Mariners 2. Mitch Haniger will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Here it comes. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Swing and a miss, it's 0-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left, his second home run of the game, and it's a 5-3 game now.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
At the plate now, Kyle Seager.
The third baseman.
So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1 on its way. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now. And I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Into the box, Tom Murphy. As he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Nope, outside.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Grounded to short.
Anderson brings it in.
Throw gets him. 2 down.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
In now the Mariners DH, Daniel Vogelbach. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1-0 the count. Here it comes.
Yeah. Look out, 1-1.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Mariners able to get one back in the inning thanks to the solo home run. Through 5.5, it's the White Sox 5 and the Mariners 3. Digging in once again, Leury Garcia. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
The second baseman, Leury.
First offering on its way.
Garcia.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope, ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now. 2-2. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
The 3-2 pitch. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And up next, it'll be Tim Anderson. From the belt, the pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And the throw in gets away from him. And the ball's back in quickly, so it'll be second and third now with nobody out.
Up next is Chicago.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
So now to the plate, Yoan Moncada, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Ready with the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. And he's out on the tag. But a run is in to score away from the play.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. Brings home the run with a ground ball, but also moves the other guy over to third base. Good job of keeping it simple there.
So here's Jose Abreu. The potential second run of the inning stands at third. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The 0-1 delivery. No, tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. And he's in there safely as a run will score on the play as well.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
No balls and 1 strike. Fouled off. Fouled away. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
In now, Edwin Encarnacion, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Upstairs.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
The 1-2. Two out with the man at first. Lays off. 2-2 now.
I got the count. 2-2.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We're through 6 full. It's the White Sox 7 and the Mariners 3. Digging in, Carlos Gonzalez. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
it doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. And he fouls this one off. Now the 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball three. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the seventh. It's ball four.
The first baseman, number 12, Evan White.
Stepping in, Evan White. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
And a ball 1-0.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
The 1-0.
2-0.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Your offense goes out and gives you a 4-run cushion. You have to find a way to stop struggling, compose yourself, and get your mechanics on point. It'd be a shame to let this one slip away.
.30 pitch. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Malik Smith the next to hit. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. He's set. Here it comes. In his career, Smith brings a batting average just a little over the .250 mark. None out, runners at first and second. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Fastball called strike. 1-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
Into the box now, J.P. Crawford, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0.
Ball, that's inside.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
.2-0 count, the pitch. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And this is going to wind up as extra bases as that'll played 1 for sure and maybe a second.
Never say never in this game, folks.
It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Here comes the White Sox skipper out toward the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Chase. Fly.
So coming to the plate, D. Gordon. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fry is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. Hard ground ball to third. And there's out number 2.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Mitch Haniger the next to bat. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
0-1 the count. And he lays off for ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes to Mitch Haniger.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
From the stretch, the 1-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen, please
Mariners pick up a run on the RBI double. Get up and stretch. It's the White Sox 7 and the M's 4. Brendan Brennan gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
65, Brandon Brennan.
Up next for Chicago, Eloy Jimenez. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
The left fielder, Eloy Jimenez.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now the 2-0. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. The 2-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
Ready for another chance? Nomar Mazara hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
From the stretch. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a the 1-1 home. On the ground to second base. This could be two. To second for one. On to first. A double play. Tim Lopes is off the bench now as he'll take over at second following the injury.
Now playing second base, number 10, Tim Lopes.
Digging in, Luis Robert.
Now batting, center fielder, Luis Robert.
He's set and the pitch. Brennan, a California-born ball player. He's a second-year big leaguer. Two out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. To first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the White Sox 7 and the M's 4. Striding in, Kyle Seager. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Kyle Seager.
First pitch coming. Here it is. The M's find themselves losing in the late innings. What are your thoughts on this one, guys?
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The next 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. And that misses 2-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Aaron Bummer gets the call as he'll pitch with one gone in the top of the 8th. Stepping in now, Tom Murphy,
as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher. 1 out, nobody on. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Now the pitch. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Standing in now, Daniel Vogelbach. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the 1-0.
Ball, that's out.
Not very aggressive there as that's down the middle for strike 1. Two and two.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another try at 2-2.
Okay.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
And that's low, ball 4.
Right fielder, Carlos Gonzalez.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and standing in, the right fielder Carlos Gonzalez. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And this one bounds around against the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
The first baseman.
Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Stepping into the box, Evan White. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
Comes set. The 0-1. Hit hard down the left field line. but this will be foul. Second and third, 2 away. And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. Mariners leave a couple. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. Dan Altavilla is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 53, Dan Altavilla.
So stepping in, Leury Garcia. No hits to this point.
The second baseman, Leury Garcia.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. The count now at 2-2. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Tim Anderson. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Slider laid off for a ball. Hit hard on the ground towards second and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
To the plate now, Yoan Moncada, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Anderson's running. Pitch inside the throw, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
This catcher has an elite arm, but when you get that great of a jump at first base, it makes it a lot easier to steal second.
Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
Three and 1 the count now. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Got him.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
At the plate, Jose Abreu. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Looking at his career totals, Abreu has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. 1-0 pitch on the way.
That's ball two.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
The 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
From the stretch. Taking all the way, it's 3-1 now.
One strike.
Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. A man left for the White Sox. They hold a 7-4 lead. Alex Colomé comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 48, Alex Colomé.
At the plate, Malik Smith will start things out against Alex Colomé. He'll try to close the door in this one.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
And that gets him on the mound. Recovery throw is not in time, and that'll go down as a painful single. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. So now to the plate, J.P. Crawford. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Now the 0-1. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Hey, guys, that's not how we draw it up. You want to stay back on that pitch and drive it up the middle the other way. But he got out and around it and was still able to find his way for a knock.
Into the box now, Tim Lopes. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Colomé playing here in his age 31 season. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes. First and second here with nobody out. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Making the play over there is Abreu for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Mitch Haniger will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses ball 1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
First and second now, 1 man out. Ground ball foul down the left side. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
This is where I think you find out a lot about a pitcher's moxie. No one warming up in the pen. He's in trouble right now. He knows it. Can he right the ship and stay composed?
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. There's one. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
7-4 the final finish today. The White Sox used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Lucas Giolito notches his 3rd win of the year, striking out 12 in the process. Justice Sheffield was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Alex Colomé earns the save out of the bullpen, his 4th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
For this afternoon, first for the victorious White Sox, 7 runs on 13 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For the Mariners, 4 runs on 9 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 24 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.